Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision.
Ladies, gents, the wonderful people of Floral Park Memorial, and most others likely in California, welcome to episode 5 of Shane Sports of New York. I am your host, Shane Palma, and we've got something awesome lined up today. I recently had the chance to talk with former Jets wide receiver and current Broncos wide receiver Chad Hansen. Chad takes us through his early years in college, what the NFL draft experience was like, working with Jets quarterback Sam Darnold, and so much more. Enjoy the interview. So we'll start off with, a lot of people dream of making it to the NFL, but, sometimes they get told that they're not good enough or it's like a long shot. But at what point did you think that you actually had a legitimate chance to play?
Well, I mean, I was kind of like everybody else in high school. When I was a freshman in high school, when I got into high school, I think I was 5'3", probably about 150 pounds, 160 pounds. I was like nothing. And so, I had to fight for just reps on my freshman team, and then again on JV. And so it was kind of a struggle for me in high school, and I think that's kind of where I was able to, get my humility. And I was never the best one on my high school football team until my senior year, where most people in the NFL now are, they've been the best player on their team their whole life.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit different for me because I was able to, learn technique and, learn all of this stuff because I didn't have the athletic ability yet that most other people did. So I had to win with like technique and, stuff like that. So it was a little bit different for me. But I think once I got to college, I played. So Jared Goff last year was my first year actually playing at Cal. And when I played with him, I wasn't a starter. I didn't start throughout the whole year. I was behind, another good receiver. So I played a little bit, and he trusted me, and he told me, look, you're a really good player. You're gonna be really good for us the next few years. I said, all right, that's cool. And I kind of, when I saw him get drafted, when I saw people that got drafted, and I realized, like, I think I can be better than them. I think seeing some of the receivers, I think I can be just as good, if not better than those guys. So I think that's kind of when I realized it. So yeah.
Did Davis Webb, like when you were with him, also help you to develop your game?
Oh yeah, for sure. That was kind of like coming into our own. We kind of having Davis was probably one of the best things that could have happened to me in my football career because he trusted me so much that he gave me so many opportunities to succeed, and that really helped me in my career. And I know that I helped him too because we were able to have a really good offense, and most of that offense went through me and him. So that relationship that we had really helped both of us in our careers.
Who would you say, because you were going back to before talking about how you had to grow into your own, who would you say you base your game most off of, and who influenced you to be where you are?
Well, I don't really know. I guess you kind of gain your game from people that you see play every day. So I was fortunate enough to be behind some really good receivers at Cal. So I learned a lot from those guys. Most of them aren't in the league anymore, but I wouldn't say that I tried to model my game after anybody in the NFL. It was mostly after guys that, I saw every day in practice, and I could, imitate, I could watch film on them every day and see how they do their thing, see how they go about their business on the field. So I think that's kind of where I got my stuff. I didn't really, until now, I didn't really, watch NFL film super closely to watch, what the NFL guys are doing. I was just kind of watching the guys ahead of me in college.
Not watching film a lot and then moving from the transition from high school to college to the NFL, what was that like? Obviously the games are the same, but it's probably a different atmosphere.
Are you talking about watching film and stuff?
Well,
That
just
aspect?
yeah, in a sense, but playing wise, how the game, a lot of rookies talk about how the game is so fast and then it slows down for you after time.
Yeah. Well, I think being confident. That's really the biggest thing that you can have as a new player. Being confident, confident in your abilities and stuff like that. That comes, the coaches help give you confidence by, letting you make plays and, hyping you up when you make plays, stuff like that. But the confidence that you need comes from yourself. And when you have that confidence and know that you're a good player and as good as everybody else on the field, I think that's when this game slows down. It's not. It helps, watching film and knowing what's going to happen. That's another level to it. But as a rookie, first coming in, the confidence is the biggest part because you're able to, when you're confident in what you can do and know that you can beat the people in front of you, the game slows down because you're not worried about everything else. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know it's just a game. You know it's just football. It's what you've been doing your whole life. So it's just that kind of confidence helps slow down the game.
Mm-hmm. And going back to even before you were a rookie, through the draft process and the combine, what was that experience like?
To be honest, the training leading up into through the combine was awesome because I was with a bunch of guys in the NFL right now. I mean, some of the guys that I train with coming out, Cooper Kupp, Mitch Trubisky, James Conner, Garrett Bowles, a lot of them are starters in the NFL right now. So it was really cool getting to know guys from all over the country. I mean, they're all super good guys too, and it was really cool to create a relationship with them and learn from them and see how they went about their business and stuff. And you can, knowing them and how they approach the combine training and stuff like that, I mean, I understand why they're so successful now because, I mean, they've worked so hard at it. So that was cool to see. The combine, though, the actual 4 days that you're at the combine is a grind. It's really grueling. It's kind of funny because everybody, watches it on TV and it's, you think it's super fun and everything like that, but no, it's an absolute grind. They keep you awake at all hours of the day. You're doing stuff all day for those 4 days. You barely get to sleep. And going to meetings, studying for those meetings, stuff like that, and then you have to, perform at your athletic best the last day on probably about 4 hours of sleep for 4 days. So it's a grind, but you got to go through it, and it's a good experience. I just don't ever want to do it again.
Did you have a sense after the whole combine, or did a lot of the players have a sense where they were going to be drafted after that whole process?
Not really, to be honest. Are you talking about what team? Or are you talking about what round or?
What round? Yeah, what round?
I mean, I think your agent is kind of who tells you or who gives you a sense of where you should go, what you should expect, stuff like that, because they're the ones that talk to the GMs and coaches and stuff like that. You don't really have much contact with GMs and coaches, so you don't really know, what they're thinking, stuff like that. But so you got to go. Everything that you hear is coming from your agent, really. So I guess you can have a pretty good sense of where you should go. Obviously, they're not all correct, but So yeah.
Did you have any idea?
I mean, I think third to fourth round is kind of where I was expected to go, and I guess we were kind of happy with where I went.
Okay, cool. So then
Yeah.
let's take us back to the moment when you first got that phone call from the Jets.
Well, that I was at home. All my family was there. It was a really cool moment. It just it kind of sucks sitting down and watching the whole draft. Name after name get picked just because you're a competitor, so you don't want all these people going ahead of you. But you know that you got to be patient, stuff like that. But yeah, I was actually in my backyard just kind of doing whatever when I got the call, and I ran into it, and we waited for it to pop up on the TV. It was a cool moment though, for sure.
Now, let's focus more on your time in New York and everything. And New York is known for being like a different beast than most other media outlets when it comes to like interviewing and all the press that's around. How was it dealing with that with your time with the Jets, especially in your rookie season?
I never had a problem with the media. I thought they were great. I thought I heard horror stories about the media, New York media, and how they can be ruthless and stuff like that. You kind of hear it from other teammates and stuff. I guess, but I didn't really ever, experience anybody trying to do anything crazy to me or twist my words or anything like that. Everybody was really nice to me, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, I thought honestly every interview that I did with New York media was pretty good.
Speaking of the other teammates, your draft class featured none other than Jamal Adams. How close were you with Jamal?
I wouldn't say I was all that close with Jamal. Maybe a little bit more during this past off season. Got to know him a little bit better, but it's kind of he sticks with the defense players, and that and rightfully so because he's always with them, and I'm with the offensive guys, so it's a little bit different. But he's a good dude. He's a really nice guy, down to earth, easy to talk to. But yeah, he's a really good dude.
Speaking of, you said you hang around the offensive a lot. Were there any players, particularly on the Jets, that mentored you during your rookie season?
Jermaine Kearse was a big help. Because he was the veteran presence in our receiver room.
Mm-hmm.
He had been through kind of what everybody. He had been through everything. He went to a Super Bowl. He knows what it takes to get there, all that stuff. So, it was really cool to be around Jermaine and see how he does things. And I probably learned more just by watching him and seeing how he does things than anything else in my whole career, I think.
Now, coming into 2018, it seems like the Jets had finally found their franchise quarterback. What was your relationship like with Sam Darnold and what it was like working with him?
Sam's a really cool dude. I mean, he's super chill. Like the SoCal kid. I'm from SoCal too, so it was kind of nice. And during the month we had off in July, I went down and we hung out a little bit on 4th of July. We went through some routes and stuff like that. So it was cool. He's a really good dude. I had a pretty good relationship with him. But yeah, he's unbelievable though. I mean, I don't know if people got to see it this year, but he's something special. He is something special.
That's awesome to hear. I love to hear that, especially.
Yeah.
Now, in college, you wore the number 6, and in the NFL, you've worn 16. Is there any inspiration or background story to why the number 6?
Not really. I mean, it was kind of funny because it was kind of coincidence, but I have 2 younger sisters, and they're number 6 too. It's not really like my favorite number or anything like that. I didn't wear it in high school or anything. It was just kind of a number that opened up, and I wanted a single-digit number because I was 25 my first year at Cal.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want 25. I wanted a single-digit number, and that's the one that opened up. And it was kind of a coincidence because both my sisters were number 6. So, I mean, it wasn't really anything, anything that was preconceived or anything like that. It just kind of was there. And then the NFL was, we just added a 1 in front of it. So that, I mean, it wasn't anything, like special or anything like that. It was just something that, I've kind of gotten used to. So I kind of like 6. And so, yeah.
Going back to the Jets a little bit, you were in one of the most pivotal workouts, training sessions that they've had in a long time with Teddy Bridgewater, Josh McCown, and Sam Darnold there. What was it like running routes for 3 very different quarterbacks?
Well, it was, I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, all 3 of them were very different. I mean, Sam was a young guy, like the really good arm. Just kind of like a gunslinger in practice. So it was fun going with him because, he would throw it to anybody on the field. Josh was a little bit more calculated about what he did because he knew, he's been in the league for, 15 years or something like that, something crazy. So he knows, he knew where the ball was going before the before the ball was snapped, that kind of thing. So he knew what he was doing, that kind of thing. And Teddy was, he's a really, really good quarterback. That dude is really good. And so he was a little bit different because he had so much fun playing quarterback. It was fun to be around him, be in the huddle with him. Because he was just fun to play with. He threw the ball around to everybody. He hyped everybody up when there was a good play, stuff like that. And he was a really good locker room guy too. Everybody loved him.
How would you sum up your overall experience and time with the Jets and their organization?
I mean, it's tough to say. I guess it's bittersweet because, they did draft me. I played a lot for them my rookie year, the last part of the last, I think, 9-10 games when Jeremy Curley got suspended. I stepped in. They let me play a lot. So that was fun because I got a lot of experience and I got to play a lot. But this season was just kind of like this was the bitter part of the sweet, I guess. I guess it's tough. It was a tough place to be this year, for me anyway. So, I guess you got to kind of roll with it. That's how the NFL is. So, I'm glad they're doing well. I hope they're trending up. So, yeah, and I think they're in good hands with their new coach and Darnold, and hopefully they keep David Webb because
your buddy. That would have been fun to see you two play together on the same team. That would have been a good time.
I know that would have been awesome. That would have been so cool. But things happen, I guess.
Well, you're on the Broncos now. They signed you to the Futures Reserve contract. Next year, hopefully, that you make it through their workouts and you're on the team. Who do you want to see at quarterback for the Broncos next year?
Well, I think Case is still under contract for either 1 or 2 more years, something like that.
I think so.
I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what they're gonna do. I'm just assuming that he's gonna be the guy because he was the guy this year. He had a pretty good season. So, but we have a backup named Kevin Hogan. He's from Stanford. I got to know him pretty well because he threw a lot to us on the practice squad, and we had a pretty good connection. So, I think either way, both those quarterbacks are good players. So I think we'll be fine either way.
Any quarterbacks you like particularly in this year's draft?
To be honest, I haven't really followed this year's draftable players all that closely. I don't really know much about Dwayne Haskins or anything like that. I watched Justin Herbert quite a bit because he's the Pac-12, but he decided to go back for 1 more year. So I don't really know.
All right, well, I think that's all I got for today. I'll ask you one more important question. I think I know the answer, but I'll ask it. Who do you want in the Super Bowl?
mean, I think this is a pretty easy question for me because Jared really, I mean, it's so cool that he's in this and all the adversity he had to face his first year in the league, and you know, he had to deal with all the media telling him he wasn't good and he was a bust and all this stuff, and now he's a Super Bowl quarterback, which is, you know, crazy to think about. So I'm for sure going for the Rams.
Go Rams. Yes, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
All right, well, Chad, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it again, and thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in to episode 5 of Shane Sports in New York. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode with Matt Stryker.